All right, this is how it went. I took the Bronco. I pulled the XL5 in the high voltage, or I mean the XL5 high voltage, ESC out. I stuck it in the Blazer. Stuck the Blazer 2300 kV Fusion Pro in the Bronco. I did this all Saturday, and then the more I thought about it, did this, did that. I love the fact that the JST plug it's either 8.4 volts or 12.6 volts. Whatever battery you put in it, that's what you got. So I mean, I love that it's nice and solid. You don't have to really so much worry about the wires bouncing around and breaking off. The only reason I did it is because after I put the 2300 kV in it, my winch, I couldn't run the winch. And I thought about just making up a plug so that I could just run off the battery. And then I went back and forth. Most of the day, and I don't know. Eventually, I settled on, I made this stock, put it back to stock. I'm now running, I want to say I'm running a 9-tooth pinion so I'm running 945 in the Bronco. And now I went, instead of running 2245, I'm now running, 2239. Whew, getting ahead of myself. 2239 in the Blazer. I decided to run 1145. So basically it's a stock 1145. So now that I got the Hobby Wing Quick Run Fusion back in this bad boy, and it's geared 11, gonna do that. Okay, 3-cell. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna lock the diffs. Okay, we're gonna try to lock the diffs. Okay, diffs are locked. I keep forgetting. Yeah, brushless. It still gets me. Okay. We're gonna set this back on here. Get it all the way down. Okay, now we're going to set the cruise control at about 1%. Oh, hold on. A little too much trigger. Okay, we're set. And that's more than 1%, but I can't jockey everything and push the set button with my pinky finger. So now we're going to adjust this down till it stops. And then we're going to give it just a minute fraction. And now we're going to get brave. And we're going to wind up this tire with the diffs locked. Oh, kicked out the ESC. Oh, you know why, right? Maybe if we put it back in first gear. Okay, let's do this over again. We'll set this bad boy back to 0. Here, this time we'll just do it all one-handed. We'll give it 1%. Oh. Okay, 1%. All right, here, 1%, and yes, it is still moving. Kind of hard to tell that it's moving. That's what you get with 40 or 945. So, with that being said, we'll do this. I will, hopefully, if I can, I will grab a hold of this tire, and we will see what 76-to-1 ratio does at 1% throttle. Oh, this is so hard to hang on to with, you know, a finger and a thumb. But there you go. That right there is 1% throttle. Geared. Totally opposite of what I've ever in my lifetime geared anything. I mean, this is, it kills me. I'm usually the guy that really likes the wheel speed, because I think just wheel speed is, you know, I like, if it's going to be a scale trail, to be able to, you know, go down the trail in first gear, and then to have a decent amount of speed, like a walking pace is fine, and that's where it's at. And then to have, basically to have a second gear, and to have it, I don't know, 3 times as fast as first gear, maybe twice as fast, I don't know, something like that. That, I guess I'm looking for battery runtime now. I mean, there it is, man, 1%. How crazy is that? So, the old Sport with the J Concepts Renegades and Tribute wheels, it's still geared 2239. So it's just ballistic. Each battery is like an angry pit bull, and it has the same Hobby Wing Fusion in it. So, but this though, literally you turn your cruise control to the point where, I mean, just as soon as you see the flash, stop. And I'm not going to say that's 1%, because I don't have any way to test 1%, but that's as close to 1% as I can get this truck. So now that it is like it is, totally, I don't know, I just want to trail drive it. The crazy part about this system is that I didn't realize this. I've got it set up so that it freewheels. So literally you push on the gas and go to neutral. It's like the old Mighty Mo's way back in the 80s. Like, you wind them up and then let them go. It's exactly like that. If I push the gas and go to neutral, it doesn't stop. Until the motor winds down, it literally doesn't stop. So to have that mindset of, if you're going to push the gas, you literally can't go to neutral. Because if you do, it's going to run over whatever you're pointed at least until it calms down. And the second gear's even worse. But if you let it freewheel and don't go all the way back out, you just go back. If you go back to the 1%, automatically it finds itself and it runs 1%. Anyways, test is over. Peace out, YouTube.